Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have another Marine ECM, this time working on a 7.4 liter MERC cruiser. This is a 454 MEFI 3. So I'm not sure what the customer concern is. This is coming from New Jersey. Matt, this is your computer. I have your business card, but nothing else on the box. So it's a little hard for me to remember every single conversation that I have on the phone, and I'm going to keep writing more, but please, for all the customers that are sending computers, make sure that you add your all your contact information and the concerns you have with the module so I can start testing. But I have the computer connected. It's been running a couple of times right now, 5 minutes, almost six, and it's running good. Right, one thing that I want to do, this is again the flag that I'm going to do for all the customers. So they are from New Jersey, so I'm going to put a flag here. This time I want to make sure that I'm focusing in there around the area of New Jersey in the flag. So Matt, this is for you. Thank you so much for sending me a computer and I appreciate your business. All right, so right now what I have is the computer running an idle. The calibration checksum is a DF93 and we can see that here, right here on the computer. It still has it. Hopefully the computer is showing that very good. I have all the calibration basis on for pretty much all the marine ECM. So based on the number DF93, it tells me that it's a 7.4. It can be a Bravo or a MIE. And that's a generation 2 MEFI 3, and it's a GM L29 engine. These calibration fixes a start stall and shift stall, turn off extra audio alarms. So that's what that calibration specifically is for. All right, so I'm gonna minimize that and I have TeamViewer so I can use this computer here or that setup here. I have right now the oscilloscope, 4 channels connected. I have 2 channels on the IAC. Again, we can see the IAC moving in there. We can also add some of those like IAC position and desired added position, which we can see here. So let me put some glass. Let me do that in here because it's a lot easier here. So I'm going to put the throttle position. We can bring this down in here. So throttle position, um, engine RPMs. Just gonna add it on the bottom so we can see that better. IAC position. Move this a little higher so I can put all, and we can see it on the screen. So that's the IAC position. The desired IAC position is matching, so the computer is happy with what it sees in there. Throttle. So we got 0 fault codes. I don't think that's necessary to put in here. So we got throttle, RPM, maybe the maps are for map sensor pressure. And the injector pulse width. Right now we will be able to see that everywhere. So those numbers are matching and everything is good. So I had 2 channels on the injectors and 2 channels for the IAC. This is a 4-wire IAC as I has shown different videos. So definitely it's going to be a little harder to see all signals because they're in different speeds. So I'm going to change the speed first to see the IAC activation. So I'm going to half a second per division and we're going to populate those. I can make channel 1 and channel 2 a little higher because those are the ones that are making a lot of noise in there because those are now faster than what we're capturing. And I'm going to move the other 2 signals, which are the IAC signals lower, so we will be able to see them in the screen better. But yeah, so we can see again the IAC is moving, and this is just based on throttle position. If I move the throttle to around 4 or so, yeah, we still get IAC moving. I want to make sure, I mean, again, when no data to go through what is the problem and no full codes because we got 0 full codes, all I can do is just do my normal testing and see if I see something abnormal. So I'm going to turn the computer off. So we're going now to kind of like see that everything is in zero. This is going to go now on the screen, nothing, fiber reference is present, and we're going to start again the running capture. I usually put 45 hertz. That's like what I use in idle, and we're seeing 3.8 milliseconds, and that is very nice and clean. Fiber reference and sensor grounds are present, and IAC is moving. So no, so far, no issues on there. I'm gonna move the throttle to a little higher capture. All right, so let's run this computer into, well, before we do that, let me change the time base and see what is exactly the injection milliseconds that we are seeing in here. So for that, now we're going to bring channel 2 down. Oops, I'm changing the voltage, so I'm gonna have to change the voltage again to the same across the board. So we can put cursors. I'm going to, I'm not sure, let me see the setup to see which channels. Yeah, so it looks like it's channel 1, so that's good. Just to confirm, I can go a little closer to check, yeah, so we got 3.866 and we are seeing 3.8 and the computer was once 3.8. Well, we got it here, 3.8. So everything is matching perfect. All right, so let's bring this to 4,500 RPM, which is usually my next test. And that's what we got. So I'm going to change the throttle accordingly, around 35 or so, and then the map around 17, 18. Let it stabilize, but we can see, yeah, it's looking for 6.9 milliseconds, and that's what we're seeing in there. It's a faster capture, so we have more injector uh, in the screen. The IAC is now fixed at 150 steps, and we can see if I go into a longer time base, again 1 second or half a second per division. Let me get the cursors out of the screen. But now we can see that the blue and the red channel. Let me move that channel app, or orange in here, are now steady. So the IAC is fixed, and we can see those two lights being nice and yellow. So the IAC is no longer moving, and that's the way it should do. It should be at higher RPMs. It should move. It shouldn't move because it's now just controlled by the throttle being open, right? So, um, yep, everything is working good. I don't see any problems on the computer. All right, this is again a test for math in New Jersey. So far, everything is working good. No glitches, no problems. So I'm going to have to contact them to see what I found. That my preliminary test is passing. I don't see nothing wrong, no faults. All right, guys, thank you so much for visiting the channel. If I see something or I need to correct something in this computer, obviously I will be recording a second part. Otherwise, this is just a test for a customer and to show what I've been doing. What I think is going to be very nice to show is more of those flags being populated on that map of the world. All right, guys, thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.